Good evening. It is Friday, April 1st, 2022. Happy April Fool's Day. We always have enjoyed the harmless pranks and general silliness associated with the day. And no, my shoes are not untied. God, however, takes fools very seriously. In Psalm 53, verses 1 to 3, and I'm reading from the New Living Translation, 2nd edition, he says, "Only fools say in their hearts, there is no God. They're corrupt, and their actions are evil, and not one of them does good. God looks down from heaven on the entire human race. He looks to see if anyone is truly wise, if anyone seeks God. But no, all have turned away. All have become corrupt. No one does good, not a single one." All of creation abounds with the evidence of God. From the beauty of the sunrise, to the flowering of the earth every spring, to the mathematical precision of the stars and planets, they all give testimony to the existence of God. Many people have a changed life where they found forgiveness and hope based on their salvation in Jesus Christ, and they give evidence to the existence of God. Many people have had prayers answered, and they know that it was the Lord who answered their prayers, and they give evidence to the existence of God. God exists whether we recognize him or not. But notice what the key verse is here. It says, "The only fools say in their hearts, there's no God." The only place where there's no heart is not, where there's no God is not in the world. It's not in creation. The only place that they think there's no God is in their own hearts. They've cut God out of their lives. I was reading a column where they referred to believers as people who believed in the invisible sky pilot. And it was meant to be a cutting remark against Christians and believers. But what they're doing is they're saying in their hearts, there's no God. That God's like an imaginary friend of a child. And I've known children that have had imaginary friends. They named them. For some reason, when mom was handing out snacks, they always tried to get 2 snacks, one for their imaginary friend. And it seemed to work when the child was small. But you never could find any evidence of those imaginary friends. Everyone recognized they were a figment of the imagination of the child. God is no figment of our imagination. God is real and powerful. And only a fool will state in his heart that there is no God in his heart. And then the scripture tells us that God watches over us. That God is looking from the ramparts of heaven to the earth to see if there's anyone wise. And unfortunately, he's a little disappointed in what he finds. He looks to see if anyone seeks God. But no, all have turned away. All have become corrupt. No one does good, not a single one. The Apostle Paul said that to the Roman church, there is none righteous, no, not one. You see, we have a sinful heart. And that sinful heart wants to help us reject the idea of God being real and personal and powerful. And what we need to do is reject that foolishness and seek God and find God and look for God, because God is looking for anyone who's seeking God. May you seek God this week, and may God find you. God bless you.